Tables turn, wolves bleed too. Egregious. He built his throne on fear. Whispers turn to screams. A kingdom made of torment. A graveyard built on dreams. The mask is cracking slowly. The fire's in the air. When the hunter tastes his own blood, he finally feels despair. Egregious. No one makes it out alive. Egregious. The sins you I will testify. Your kingdom falls, can't escape the flame. Egregious. You remember the name. It don't last forever, but the fire.
Have you lost your God-given mind? This is my house. You hear me? Don't you ever think about disrespecting me in my house. You are nothing without me.
Ms. Chambers, you've testified that you were planning on spending the evening with your sister on the night in question. Is that correct?
Yes.
Ms. Chambers, are you certain that it was Patrick Dunham that you saw exiting your sister's residence on the night of her murder?
Yes.
Thank you. No further questions, Your Honor.
Miss Sinclair, your witness.
How you doing, Miss Chambers?
About as well as can be expected.
You seem a bit nervous. Would you like a glass of water?
No, thank you. I'd just like to get this over with.
I'm sure you would.
Objection, Your Honor. Badgering the witness?
Sustained. Counselor, please get to your line of questioning.
Of course, Your Honor. I didn't mean anything by it. I was just checking on the witness's well-being.
Duly noted. Now get on with it.
Miss Chambers, on the night in question, you stated that you saw the defendant, or should I say my client, Patrick Dunham, exiting your sister's residence?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And where were you when this took place?
I just pulled up to my sister's house. I parked in the street because there was another car in the driveway.
And what type of car was in the driveway?
A gray Toyota.
Toyota. Mm-hmm. Okay, so what happened after you parked on the street?
I took a moment to get my things together because I was coming to spend the night with Charity. And just as I was about to get out of the car, I looked up and saw him coming out.
And did anything about my client's appearance look alarming to you?
Yes. He was looking all around like he was making sure no one saw him before he got into his car.
But you saw him?
Yes.
How is it that he didn't see you?
I can't say for sure, but if I had to guess, it could have been that I was parked in front of the house to his left, and maybe he assumed it was a neighbor's car. It was after 11 p.m., so it was really dark. There aren't many streetlights on our block.
Interesting. You just said that it was really dark. So how could you clearly see that it was my client?
His car was in the driveway.
Ms. Chambers, do you wear glasses or contacts?
Sometimes. Most of the time I wear contacts.
Did you have on your glasses or contacts on the night in question? Ms. Chambers, it's a very simple question. Did you or did you not have on your glasses or contacts on the night in question?
No. I had taken them out because sometimes they give me headaches and
Okay. So based on what you just said yourself, you did not have on your prescribed glasses or contacts. So how can you be certain of who you saw coming out of your sister's house that night?
that was him. That was his car.
Toyotas are a very popular brand, Ms. Chambers. So you want the jury to base their decision on a man's guilt or innocence on your assumption when you don't even know who you saw that night?
But I did see. That was him.
The defense rests. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, over the course of this trial, you have seen and heard some very compelling evidence to show that Patrick Dunham murdered Charity Chambers in cold blood in her own home. Please don't let one minor detail derail a clear picture of what took place. Forensic evidence has placed Patrick Dunham at the scene, and an eyewitness testimony has established what we believe to be a clear motive to this egregious crime. Now, all that's left is for you, a jury of this young woman's peers, to take the final step to doing the right thing. Come back with a verdict of guilty. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I know it has been a long and arduous process, but the finish line is in sight. And as our counselor has so eloquently pointed out, each of you do have a very important duty, and that is to make the right decision based on facts. Now, any one of you can make the rash decision based on assumptions or conjecture, but a responsible person would base their decision on facts, no matter how minor. Why? Because a man's life is at stake. Now, does my client have blemishes on his reputation due to accusations that have yet to be proven? Perhaps. But he's not here for those accusations. What you are to do today is decide if the state has adequately proven beyond a shadow of a doubt that Patrick Dunham murdered Charity Chambers, which is what he's being accused of today. And based on what you heard today, from the only eyewitness who was understandably emotional and distraught after finding the body of her sister, can't be 100% certain of what she saw because she did not have on her glasses or contacts. Now I ask that you do your civic duty by fairly and unbiasedly evaluating the evidence that assessment dictates. Nothing more, nothing less.
Patrick, how does it feel to be a free man?
Feels great. What can I say? The justice system just works sometimes. Makes me proud to be an American.
Listen, Claire. After winning yet another high-profile case against the state, what's next on your agenda?
A vacation. No, seriously, our hearts go out to the Chambers family, and we hope that the real killer will be found. In the meantime, I do have other pending cases to attend to, so I have time for one more question. Yes.
Excuse me. Yes, thank you. Miss Sinclair,
My only question to you is, after defending such reprehensible clientele like Patrick Dunham, among others, how do you manage to sleep at night?
Everyone deserves a fair trial. And if the court renders a verdict of not guilty for my client, then that means I have simply done my job. Now, to answer your question about how I sleep at night, like a baby. In my Monarch 6 spring bed, swaddled comfortably in my Egyptian cotton sheets. You should try it sometime. Well, that'll be all for today, ladies and gentlemen.
Miss St. Clair, one more question, please.
Just one more, please.
Is murder case your favorite?
Amara, you are truly worth your weight in gold. I owe you big time. Thanks.
You can keep that, Mr. Dunham. I wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole. You disgust me. And if you don't have my money by end of business tomorrow, Lau will be coming to see you.
That's what he waiting on. Clock's ticking.
Criminal defense attorney Amara Sinclair has done it again. This time, she has consigned her seemingly endless stroke of good luck to Patrick Dunham, who was given a verdict of not guilty today in the case of Charity Chambers, who was found murdered in her home last spring.
Miss Sinclair, my only question to you is, after defending such reprehensible clientele like Patrick Dunham, among others, how do you manage to sleep at night?
This is that reporter that was real snarky with me?
Okay.
Yeah.
Everyone
She was a tough one, wasn't she?
She's not tough, man.
And if the court renders a verdict of not guilty for my client,
Then that means I have simply done my job. Now, to answer your question about how I sleep at night, like a baby. In my Monarch 6 spring bed, swaddled comfortably in my Egyptian cotton sheets. You should try it sometime. Well, that'll be all for today, ladies and gentlemen.
Miss St. Clair.
Told her off.
Another breaking news. A 21-year-old man was just arrested in the brutal murder of his own father.
That was way too careless.
Details when we return from this commercial
Even
break.
for you.
Oh, okay, so what do you think I should have done, huh? Broke down crying and begged the masses for forgiveness?
No. All right, but you could have said something a little bit more polished than that. Something empathetic, maybe. Like, a woman was murdered. After all, Amara.
Red zone. Ain't nobody kidnapping people over here.
You know, I don't even know why we work. With you being a true blue preacher's kid, and me apparently being a soulless, money-grubbing attorney to the swamp dwellers. Oh.
You know what? Me neither.
So you're not even gonna try to comfort me in my time of need?
No, I'm not.
You're not?
No, but let me ask you a question.
All right, here we go.
Do you ever question whether or not your clients are guilty?
No, I do not, Mr. Fireman. And would you like to know why?
Yes, I really do.
Because then I would be suffering from a crisis of conscience like everyone else. If people like me didn't exist, then everyone who was accused of a crime would just be thrown into prison. Because there would be no one to take on the causes of those who may be accused of being guilty, who very well may not be guilty. I personally believe that the evidence should speak for itself.
Patrick Dunham has been implicated in 3 other murders, Amara. 3! Do you really believe that he's an innocent man just being wrongly accused?
It doesn't matter what I think. It only matters what can be proven. And besides, Patrick was never even charged with any of those other murders. And fortunately for me, in the one case he was charged in, They didn't provide enough evidence for a conviction. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. You cannot be mad at me for doing my job and doing it very well, might I add. Oh, I'm good. Mm-mm.
This court hereby sentences you to 40 years of imprisonment in a Michigan State Correctional Facility. What's gonna happen to my son?
Baby. Look, I know to you I might look like a monster. But doesn't the Bible say a man can only be condemned on the testimony of 2 or 3 witnesses?
Yes, but
No. God set the standard. And it is my responsibility to represent my clients to the best of my ability. And fortunately for me, my clients seem to have the means to pay me very handsomely for my gift in winning tough cases. So no. I don't judge my clients. And I will go the distance to help find the evidence that will help me win on their behalf. Period.
What do you mean you have to consider Cain Vasquez's parental rights? He's a murderer. He was sentenced to
I noticed you didn't say proves their innocence.
Are any of us truly innocent, Garrett? Good morning, Don. Can you walk and talk with me? You. Okay, so we have a few things on the agenda that I need you to schedule for me. A couple of meetings that I need. Okay, I want you to set up a 2 o'clock with Lamont. There's a 3 o'clock there, and this meeting may spill over, but she'll be fine. She'll understand, okay? Let's give her a call. Let her know that.
All right, congratulations.
Thank you, David. Thanks, Stephanie. Yeah, and then also, I want to do a press conference. Thank you, Charles. There's a situation brewing with young people who are being misjudged.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. I thought they fired him. Anyway, the coffee, please don't put any more cream in it. Thank you. What is on the agenda today?
Amara, I hear your name is making all the headlines this morning.
Well, what do I say? It's a gift. I don't own it.
Yes, well, you know what they say. All publicity isn't good publicity.
What do you mean? I won.
Yes, but that press conference wasn't exactly a shining moment for you.
Great. Not you too.
So that must mean your beau agrees with me. What is his name?
Garrett.
Yes, Garrett. I knew I liked him when you brought him to the office party. Anyway, I've come up with a remedy to restore your image.
Negative press for a criminal defense attorney is nothing new, Jordan. It'll pass.
I'm sure it will, but I'd like to help it along.
Okay, so
It's not up for discussion. A young man is being charged with patricide.
okay, how is that any different than all of the other cases I handle?
This one will be pro bono.
Excuse me?
You heard me.
Oh, no. Jordan, I don't work for free.
Don't look at it as working for free. Think of it as giving back to the community. Besides, we've all had to do it at one point in time in our careers. It will be good for your image.
Who's the client?
Caleb Monroe.
Uh-huh.
21-year-old college student with no priors who apparently bludgeoned his abusive father to death with a hammer.
Wow.
Indeed.
I believe I heard about this on the news last night. Okay, do you have a file on him?
I do, but I don't want you to look at it yet. I want you to go see him in person first.
I don't want to walk in there unprepared.
Don't think of it as being unprepared. Think of it as allowing yourself to be completely open-minded. I've already made arrangements for you to visit today.
Do not be late. Yes, sir. Hello, Mr. Monroe. My name is Amara Sinclair, and I'll be representing you.
You don't look like a court-appointed lawyer, and I'm sorry, but I don't have any money to pay.
You don't have to worry about that. My firm is taking care of it pro bono.
Why?
Consider it a gift. Miss Monroe, if you don't mind, I'd like to get started if that's okay.
Okay.
All right. You mind if I call you Caleb? Okay. Caleb, you're being brought up on charges of patricide, murder in the second degree. Do you have anything to say about that?
No.
Would you like to deny the charges?
No. I did it.
All right. I'd like to get to know a little bit about you. Are you in school?
Yes. I'm a junior at the University of Michigan.
What are you majoring in?
Cybersecurity engineering.
It's a very lucrative industry. Are you a good student?
Top 5% of my class.
Impressive. Do you have a girlfriend back at school?
Yes. Her name is Natalie.
And how long have you two been together?
2 years. She's the best thing that's ever happened to me.
That's sweet. Now, tell me about your father.
Classic case of a lowlife, degenerate, who took pleasure in beating on women and children.
Definitely know the type. How was it like for you growing up?
It was horrible. He hit me for everything. Things I did, things I didn't do, things he thought I did, and things he thought I might do in the future. And nothing was off limits. Not my head. Private parts. If he could reach it, it was fair game. But nothing was worse than the rice.
Wait, rice? What do you mean?
When hitting me got boring, he would make me kneel on rice for hours at a time. Miss Sinclair. Yo, Miss Sinclair, you okay?
Sorry about that. I just got a lot on my mind. Your mother, can you tell me a little bit about her?
My mother was basically a prisoner in her own home. She was so scared of my dad that she became like a shadow, only speaking when spoken to. He broke her down so much that eventually she just stopped wanting to leave the house. And the friends that she did have stopped coming around because they didn't want to deal with him.
Did she ever try to intervene when your father would abuse you?
She did what she could to help me with my injuries. She would bring me snacks here and there. She did what she could. As scared as she was, she always made sure that I knew she loved me.
Well, I'm sorry that's all for today, but I'll be back to see you soon. Nice meeting you.
Well, you know what, babe? Yeah, we need to take a vacation. Yeah, you need a break.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Nah, I'm gonna need a little more enthusiasm than that now. Babe, you know what else I was thinking? Can invite my ex along. Yeah, she could tell you I like my eggs scrambled.
Mm-hmm.
Amar. Amar. Baby, what's wrong?
I'm sorry, I just had a lot on my mind. You said vacation?
Yeah.
No, baby, I can't go anywhere. I just picked up another case. And get this, it's pro bono.
Pro bono?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, so you're working for free now. Yo, I never thought I'd see the day.
Yeah, me either. Jordan's making me do it, says it'll help my image. Apparently, public opinion matters these days.
Okay. All right, so what's this one about?
Oh, 21-year-old murdered his dad.
Wow. But wait, you take on medications all the time. How is it supposed to help your image?
Those clients can pay. Have I ever told you about my childhood?
Nah, not really. I mean, you told me that your mother died when you were young and you were raised by your grandparents. Um, and then they passed away while you were at school. Yeah. Baby, what's going on?
My mom, she had me straight out of high school, and my father went away to college, and so we never heard from him again. She ended up marrying this man who was much older than her, way older than her, because he said that he could take care of her and me. And because she was right out of high school, no job prospects, and she definitely didn't want to live under the strict rules of my grandparents, she thought that he would be her savior.
Go on.
But he was not her savior. He was her tormentor. Baby, I can't recall a time of even seeing my mother without bruises somewhere on her body. And he would beat her for any and everything. And then when I got old enough to talk and to challenge him, and I got in on the action. But he wouldn't beat me much. He would make me squat up on the wall with my arms out holding books for hours at a time. He would withhold food from me. He would leave me outside in the winter. And sometimes he would make me kneel on rice. He could never break me. Never. I always found a way to get back at him. I'm not proud of the things that I would do. No. Yeah, so I would never tell. And besides, I would never want you to look at me differently.
What? No, baby, no, I would never. Come here, I would never.
But I still would never say it. Anyway, although I loved my mama, I hated her because she never protected me. She was weak. And she would try to make up for his abuse when he wasn't around, when it was like the two of us. But when he would come back around, she would just be quiet, like a little church mouse. And I swore I would never be like that woman. Anyway, when I turned 16, she got pregnant again. And that was it. That was it for me. I just couldn't imagine being in that house, seeing another kid suffer the way that I did there. And so I left to go live with my grandparents.
Did she try to stop you?
Nope. I think she was relieved. I think in her mind, it was her way of making up for all the things she would let him do to me. Anyway, while living with my grandparents, I graduated high school. I went out to college. I was a good kid. So I got scholarships and I worked to pay off the rest of my tuition.
Your grandparents, did they ever try to help your mom?
We barely even talked to them. They didn't know until I moved in. Prior to that, I probably only talked to them during holidays. But once they did find out, they tried. But she rejected them because of fear. They both passed away while I was in school. And after I graduated, I was just sad. Because I had accomplished so much. And I had no one to share it with. And so I went to go look for my mommy. And when I got to the house, my stepfather opened the door and said that she died while giving birth to their son. And then he said, "Don't you ever step foot on my property again." Slammed the door in my face.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So sorry. Why are you telling me all this now?
Because Douglas Monroe,
Yeah.
the victim in the murder case,
Mm-hmm.
that's my stepfather. Which means that Caleb Monroe is my half-brother. And on top of all that, I just found out my mother is still alive. Hi, Caleb. How are you?
I'm okay.
Good. Well, we're gonna go ahead and get started. I had a chance to review your file, so we have a lot to cover today, okay?
Okay.
All right. So, tell me about what happened the night of the murder.
I went home from school to check on my mom.
Mm-hmm. And what's your mother's name?
Beverly Monroe.
Oh, okay, keep going.
I I went home to check on my mom, and when I got there, she had another black eye. And I was angry. I was livid. And I told her that I was gonna confront him. And that's when she began to panic and begged me not to say anything because she didn't want any more trouble. And I assured her that I was only gonna talk to him and everything was gonna be okay. I gave her my car keys and I told her to go to a friend's house, and once she was gone, I waited for him to come home.
And what happened when he got home?
I confronted him about her black eye. And I told him that if he ever touched her again, I was gonna kill him. And that's when he began to laugh and told me to get out of his house talking crazy. I told him I wasn't playing, and once he realized I was serious, that's when he got angry. And he resorted to what he always does. And he grabbed me by the neck, and he started choking me. So I reached for the hammer that was next to me, and I hit him with it. And once I started, I just couldn't stop. Once it was over, I called 911 and turned myself in.
Amara, come in. What can I do for you?
I come bearing news about the Monroe pro bono case.
Now, you know you don't have to keep saying that.
Yes, I do. Anyway, after reviewing the files and speaking with Caleb, I think we got a strong chance of winning this.
Good. What's the plan?
Self-defense. His father has a history of being abusive to both him and his mother. And in this case, he just so happened to have a weapon at his disposal when his father attacked him. Easy peasy.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't get too smug there, Sinclair. Our jobs are never easy peasy.
I know. I'm gonna conduct some interviews, look into the family history, but I'm not too concerned about it. I'll keep you posted, okay?
Make sure you do that.
Yes, Miss Sinclair.
Hi, can you give me the 911 call from the Monroe case?
Right away, Miss Sinclair.
Thank you. Right. Sweet.
What's your emergency?
Hello, my name is Caleb Monroe. I would like to report a crime at 5696 Finster in East Point.
Okay, sir. Can you please tell me what happened?
I just killed my father.
911, what's your emergency?
Hello, my name is Caleb Monroe. I would like to report a crime at 5696 Finster in East Point.
Okay, sir. Can you please tell me what happened?
I just killed my father.
Hey, Lau, can you meet me at the Monroe house in about an hour?
Sure, no problem.
All right, thank you. Yeah. Looks like they really went at it in here.
Yeah, something went on, that's for sure.
He said that his dad grabbed him by the neck. Once he got to the table, he grabbed the hammer and started hitting him.
So, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking a lot more than a hit and a grab happened up in here.
I have to agree.
Yeah. We're gonna need some character witnesses. You can start in the neighborhood, and then his girlfriend's name is Natalie. I'll get the last name for you.
Okay, I'm on it.
Excuse me. Thank you.
Mm.
Okay. Yeah, them. Oh. Okay, so there were no witnesses. But
Eat.
babe. Oh, okay, I will as soon as I get done with this.
No. Listen, Mama, I cook for you. All right, the least you could do is eat while it's still hot.
Okay, but you know how I get when I'm in my zone, babe.
I do. Huh? Come on. Don't play. Come on now.
Playing. Oh no, that's good.
Yeah, I know.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right, so talk to me.
Well, we talked to one of the neighbors, and she said from what she knew, Caleb was a good kid.
Okay.
Said that she had seen him in the neighborhood a few times, and every time she spoke to him, he was very mannerable. She also confirmed what Caleb said about his mother never leaving the house. She said that she'd only seen her once a year, if that. What else did she say? Oh, she called the cops on that house a few times because of all the yelling and the screaming.
Yeah.
They showed up, but nothing ever happened to Douglas. Said that the whole block knew that Douglas was beating on that family.
Well, I guess you can't help somebody that doesn't want to be helped, huh?
God, don't I know it? Mm. I don't know. Caleb was going to U of M, right? Which is like an hour from his parents' house.
Mm-hmm.
But he said that he had drove all the way home to check on his mother the night of the murder. It's just not making sense. Like, why would a student drive all the way home in the middle of the week just to check in? When it's like so close to the end of the semester, I don't know. It is not making sense. So I just want to make sure I'm putting all the pieces together. So Me and Lau, we're gonna go down there, do some interviews, see if we can get some new information.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. But the prosecutor, oh God, she's already pissed because of the Dunham acquittal. So she is going to go for broke when she finds out that I'm handling this case. Just want to make sure that I'm, covering all bases. That's
Yeah.
it.
And you will, all right?
Mm-hmm.
But now you eat. Come on.
I think I can get used to you feeding me.
Maybe if you don't work so much.
I'll quit my job tonight.
Don't be lying now. Don't start that.
Thank you, babe.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Come on. Yeah. Ooh, I'm sorry, baby. I don't mean to be rude. Yeah. I'm just a little different from all these dudes. Okay, they riding waves. Me, I'm up on a cruise. Yeah.
So you all are in the same major?
Yeah, we're on the same work course. We've been roommates since we were like freshmen, so he's actually one of my closest friends.
Has he ever shown any signs of violence around you?
Caleb?
Mm-hmm.
No. I couldn't see Caleb hurting anyone. Caleb's actually one of the most laid-back people I know. I mean, yeah, we spoke about his upbringing before, but it would never be too much. Like, I could tell when we talked about it, he didn't like talking about it, so as his friend, like, I would never just push the issue, you know? However, he did make it crystal clear that he didn't want to be anything like his dad. That I do know. And his mom, he worries about his mom like a lot. Like he actually turned down a full scholarship to Virginia Tech just so he didn't have to be far away from her.
What about his girlfriend, Natalie? How was he with her?
Man, I'm gonna tell you this now. He loves that girl more than anything, okay? Yeah, when you see them, they're usually inseparable and he treats her like a queen, so, I mean, what could you say, you know?
And what's her last name?
I think it's Dobbins.
Is it Dobbins?
Yes, Dobbins.
Okay. And would you happen to have her contact information?
Yeah. Here it is.
All right. Great. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Have a good day.
Hey, thank you.
Have a good one.
Thank you.
That's her. Mm-hmm. Natalie?
Yes.
Hi, I'm Amara Sinclair. I'll be representing Caleb in regards to the pending charges against him. This is my investigator, Lau Ferguson.
Hello.
What can you tell me about Caleb?
What do you want to know?
What's he like? Has he exhibited any violent tendencies with you?
No. Never. Caleb's the best boyfriend that I've ever had. You know that he's never even raised his voice at me? I still can't believe that he's being accused of murder.
Were you with him on May 19th, the night in question?
No, not that night. I saw him earlier that day, but he told me he had to leave to go check on his mom, so.
Does he normally go check on his mother during the week?
No, he typically went on the weekends.
So what changed that made him drive down during the week? Did you have finals that week?
Yes, we did, and I don't, I don't know. The only thing that I can think of is that he was just worried about her. Okay, he worried about his mom a lot.
Okay, Miss Dobbins, it's all the questions I have time for. But there's a strong chance I will be in touch with you to be a character witness on Caleb's behalf. Are you okay with that?
Of course. I love Caleb. I'd do anything for him.
Thank you. I'm gonna go to the jail before I go home. But can you run down to the coroner's office and grab that autopsy report for me?
What are you thinking?
I don't know. But I'll know better once I get that report.
Okay.
Thank you.
Right.
Everyone that we've talked to so far has expressed that they can't imagine you being capable of harming anyone, let alone committing murder.
I guess desperate times call for desperate measures.
I guess they do. So my plan is to use self-defense as your defense, which means we will go in depth to reveal the extent of abuse that you suffered at the hands of your father.
So that means we can keep everything focused on me, right? Right?
Caleb, do you have any siblings?
My mother said that I had a sister, but she had to go away before I was born. She didn't really like to talk about that, though.
It's me.
What?
Beverly Monroe's my mother. And I left when she got pregnant with you. I didn't know anything about this until I looked through your file and saw who your father was. But I thought my mom was dead. He told me my mom died when giving birth to you.
That definitely sounds like something he would do. Well, hey, sis. It's nice to finally meet you. I just wish it was under better circumstances.
Yeah, me too. What are the odds, right?
Is it even legal for you to represent me?
Yeah. I mean, as you can imagine, there are a host of ethical rules we have to follow. And since I am just finding out about this information, I will have to disclose it to my boss. But I'm sure everything will be fine.
Okay. That's good. Good.
So, where is she? Mom. Your mom.
She's staying out of town at a friend's house. I made a promise to stay there until everything's okay. But once my sister gets me off, I think I can tell her she can come home.
Come in.
One autopsy report as requested.
Thank you. I need you to do me one more favor.
And what would that be, my fearless leader?
I need you to track down Beverly Monroe, Caleb Monroe's mother. We need to find her and question her.
Isn't that
Yes.
okay? Are you sure you're okay with that? I can handle that one
No.
myself.
I need to do this.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. Oh. So you're saying this wound is due to an overhead swing?
Yes, the head wound is consistent with an overhand swing. It appears to me, in my professional opinion, from the way that the victim was struck on the side of the head, that the person who hit him was significantly shorter than he was. Says here the victim was at least 6'1". And the subsequent wounds that were inflicted in a manner that indicates either passion or worse, rage.
I see. Did you share this information with the detectives or the prosecutor's office?
No, yeah, they never asked for it. I'm guessing that since someone confessed, they pretty much saw this as an open and closed case.
Yeah, probably. Thank you.
Yeah.
Have a good day, Joe.
Thank you, you too.
He's lying. Caleb. He's covering up for his mother. She's the one that killed Douglas Monroe. I know. I'm heading to the jail now. All right.
Hey, sis. Twice in one day? What's going on?
You lied.
What are you talking about?
She did it, didn't she? She did it and not you. Something happened that night. She snapped. She called you, and you went home and you took care of it. I'm right, aren't I?
Guard.
Caleb, stop. Please let me help you.
Guard!
Caleb, let me help you.
Take me back to my cell.
God.
What's wrong, babe?
Just can't let him go down for this.
Come here. Well, look, what do you expect him to do, huh? Roll on his own mother?
Yes. When has she ever done anything for her kids? When?
I know. Come here. I know.
Babe.
It's okay. Take it easy. But look, you can't keep judging your mother, okay? Especially when you know what she's been through. Not every woman is strong like you.
They should be. I just don't understand how anyone would stay in a relationship like that when they're being abused. Baby, what?
Stay here, baby. Stay here, Amara.
Babe, what is it?
Stay here, baby.
Baby, what was it? I'ma call out. Hey, Lau, can you come to the house? It's an emergency. Okay, thanks.
Are you sure you want me to camp out?
No, that will not be necessary.
It's cool. I'll be here.
Baby, you have to work. You can't be here around the clock. Besides, you all know how I get when I'm working on my case.
Amara, this is not up for discussion.
Look, I'll take the first shift so you can be here in the evening.
Cool, that'll work.
Guys, hello. I don't need a babysitter. Besides, I'll have Chanel on me at all times. Listen, Lau, I need you in the streets asking questions so we can sew up this case. And baby, you said you have a lot going on at the station, right? That's where you need to be. Please, can we just move on?
Amara, this is not a game. All right? A man was just murdered, and you don't know what he was into. And this kid, you don't know what he's capable of either.
Yeah, Myra.
How do we even know that this note is pertaining to Caleb's case? I have a lot of pending cases for a lot of questionable people.
Yeah, but that's a little bit too coincidental. And you know I don't believe in coincidences.
I appreciate the concern. And if it gets too hot, then I will ask for help. Besides, I believe I'm the best shooter in the room, so let's just move on.
I don't know about all that.
Did you track down Beverly?
Yes.
Okay, good. We'll go see her tomorrow.
All right.
Thank you. Hi, we're here to see Beverly Monroe.
There's nobody here by that name.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry, ma'am. We have it under good authority that she is here, and we really need to speak.
Well, you just can't come barge into somebody's house.
Oh, excuse me, ma'am. We're not trying to barge in or cause any trouble. We just need to see Beverly.
And who are you?
Her daughter.
It's okay, Janet. Hello, Amara.
Well, I guess I'll give you all some privacy and start preparing lunch.
Thank you.
I missed you so much, Amara.
I really don't see the point of going down that road, so let's just get to it.
Okay.
Why are you letting your son take the fall for a crime that you committed?
But I didn't want to, but he insisted.
What do you mean he insisted?
That night, when it happened, I called Caleb at school. And he told me to sit tight. And he was coming right away. And when he got to the house, I told him what happened. And I told him that I was gonna call the police and turn myself in. And he told me no, and he was standing by the phone. He wouldn't let me. He wouldn't let me. He told me to come to my friends and just sit here and wait until he called. And I asked him what was he planning, he wouldn't tell me, so I came here. And I was so worried about Caleb, so I called. And when I called him, he answered and he told me that he already called and turned himself in for it. And I started screaming at him. I was screaming at him. He told me to calm down and listen. And I did. I always listen to Caleb. Because he's so smart. And he takes good care of me. He's a good boy. Anyway, he told me that he had already told the police that he did it because he believed that he could get off for it. And if he couldn't, then maybe he only do a little bit of time because it was in self-defense and there was already a history of abuse.
So you just left it at that? And that was it? You were okay with that?
No.
Letting your son take the fall?
No. I didn't know what else to do. Amara, I know I failed you and your brother in so many ways.
You let him make me think that you were dead. You let him, Mama.
Look, if I had just shown just the slightest bit of resistance, it was always harder for me and you both. So complying to his wishes just made life easier for you.
Wow, so there were worse things than being hit and having to kneel on rice? Really, Mom?
Baby, there were always worse things. Believe me, I know.
What happened that night?
Hello, babe. How was your day? Dinner's almost ready, but I can make you a sandwich if you want something right now.
You know what I want right now? I like my dinner hot on the table when I come through the door. Why is it you can't ever seem to do anything right?
Well, babe, normally you call me when you're on your way home. And you didn't call, and I know you don't like your food cold. So I just made it at the usual time, and as you can see, you are a little earlier today.
I swear, you find a way to piss me off every time I walk through that door.
I'm sorry.
Yes, you are sorry. It's like you're not happy unless you're making me put my hands on you. Did you just throw something at me? How do you have so bad? Give it mine. It's my house. You hear me? Don't you ever think about disrespecting me in my house. You are nothing. Nothing without me.
When I saw the blood dripping down, I don't know, it's like something in me snapped. And the last thing I remember is I was screaming and running at him with the hammer in my hand. And I'm like, when I came to, I came back to myself. I was sitting on top of him, covered in blood. And when I realized what I had done, the only thing that I could think to do was to call my son. Thank you. Thank you. I'm sorry that happened to you. Don't you dare apologize. He got exactly what he deserved, and I know it. He told me about that day that you came to see me. He laughed in my face and said that he wished that he could have seen the look on my face. Sorry. I wish I could have killed him dead that day, but I couldn't. So I just stayed in bed and cried for a week straight. It wasn't until I saw her. It was affecting Caleb that I was able to even pull myself together. Amara, I wish that I was as strong as you. And maybe one day in my life I was, and maybe he just beat it out of me. I always think about how different our lives would have been if I would have just left with your real father when he asked me to leave. But then again, I wasn't strong enough. Mom, you never would talk about my father. Why? Because it's too painful. Well, is he still alive? Yeah? Who is he? What's his name? His name is Jordan Wells. And when I couldn't get in contact with your brother, I called him to come help me.
Okay, Mr. Muhammad. Mr. Muhammad, I will have my secretary pull the files and send them to you first thing in the morning. Thank you. Amara Aileen Sinclair, I really hope you have a very good reason for bursting in my office like that.
I'm gonna ask you one question. And I want the truth. And if you lie, I swear I will burn this office down with you in it.
Shoot.
Are you my father?
Yes. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm great. After finding out that my mother has been alive this whole time, and then now I've been working for my father for the past 5 years. Oh, yes, Mr. Wells, I'm great.
Amara, sit down.
No!
Amara! Please. I know that you have a lot of questions. And I have no idea where to start. So, why don't you take a moment and think about what you want to ask me? I promise I won't hold anything back.
Why did you leave us?
I didn't know. Your mother and I were high school sweethearts. Right before graduation, I got a full ride scholarship to a school out of state. Your mother was so proud of me because she knew I always wanted to be a lawyer. My plan was to come home during the holidays and in the summer so that we could spend time together. I had this grand idea that I would ask her to marry me after law school. We went to prom, we graduated, and I went off to school thinking that we would focus on maintaining a long-distance relationship. And then, out of nowhere, she broke up with me. Your mother was the love of my life. The summer before law school, I came home. I wanted to see her. I wanted to look her in the face and have her tell me why she broke things off with me the way she did. Your grandparents told me that she'd gotten married and had a daughter with some guy by the name of Douglas Monroe. That made me even more determined to see her, so I found out where she lived and I went to her house. When she answered the door, I could tell by the look on her face that she still loved me. We talked at the door for a while before a beautiful 3-year-old girl came out to cling to her mother's leg. I took one look at that little face. I just knew. I asked your mother if you were mine, and she became nervous and told me I had to leave before her husband came home. I pushed back and told her that if you were mine, I had a right to know. She panicked and slammed the door in my face. I didn't know what to do at that point because she was obviously upset, but I also wanted to know the truth. So I started asking around, and, well, long story short, I got the answers to the questions I had been looking for regarding the timing of her pregnancy. So I went back to confront her about it.
What happened after that?
At first, when I got to the house, she wouldn't answer the door. So I began banging on it and yelling. That made her open the door. When she did, I could see that she had a black eye. I went into a rage. I promised I would kill him. Your mother pulled me into the house and begged me to stop making a scene. Apparently, some of the neighbors had told her husband about me being there before, and he punished her for it. She begged me not to come back to that house. She was afraid he might kill her next time. I pleaded with her to come with me. She refused. She believed that he could find her anywhere.
Did she ever tell you about me?
She never confirmed nor denied. But I knew. But I couldn't prove anything without a paternity test, and I didn't want to make life any more difficult for her than it already was. So I made it my business to keep tabs on you and do what I could from a distance.
You have no idea. I suffer living in that man's house.
No, I don't. And if I had known, I promise I would have done everything in my power to get you out of that situation. That I can promise you.
Well, did you know about Caleb? Did you know she was alive?
She was the one who reached out to me for help for Caleb.
What? Why didn't you tell me?
I wanted I needed for you to figure this out on your own. I knew that if I had told you, you would never take this case. And you are the only one I trust to win it.
That's not right, and you know it. It's not right.
Yes, you're right. You're right. I'm sorry. But I knew you could help him. And I didn't want to see your mother lose both of her children.
Burst out, plugged in and turned loud, never turned off, but I turned down.
Lau, I need you to come to the house now. Somebody's been inside. No, I'm not gonna go in. Okay. Bye.
Everything looks good upstairs. Yeah.
Yeah, nothing's out of place in the back room either.
Well, they ransacked my office. A few files are missing. It's like they just ran in and grabbed what they could. Fortunately, everything is on my laptop with me all the time, so whatever.
All right, so now you're on 24/7 surveillance.
What?
Yeah. L, you and I do alternating shifts until next week since I work doubles. Then after that, we'll swap between days and nights.
Yep.
Cool.
Great. Now I'll have the both of you breathing down my neck all day, every day.
Just until this blows over. Don't whine. It only makes it worse.
Come on, man. I'll walk you out.
She's already confessed. She told me everything.
Amara, she's lying. It was me. I did it. I acted alone. She's just being a mother trying to protect me.
I know that's a lie. Caleb, you're willing to go to prison for a crime that you did not commit? Your future as an engineer. What, you want to throw that all away? For a woman who...
You're fired.
What?
You heard me. You're fired. I'm gonna have the court appoint me a new attorney.
I'm not dropping this. She's already confessed, and the evidence is not in your favor.
I don't want your help.
So, How are you going to proceed on getting him off on a murder that he clearly wants to be charged with?
All I have to do is provide the evidence, and that'll speak for itself.
But he fired you. So how are you going to present evidence if you don't represent him anymore?
Thank you. Wow, good point. I know I can push for the police department to pull the coroner's report. And if they refuse to open the case in hopes of a easy conviction, then I can have the media put a glaring light on the prosecutor's office willingness to send an innocent Black man to prison.
That should be a boost to your tarnished image.
Indeed. I just don't know who doesn't want the truth to get out. It can't be my mother, or else she wouldn't have called Jordan. What's going on? Lau. Lau. Lau.
Look who I found.
I'm going to ask you one more time. And this time, you better talk or I'm calling the cops and you're going to jail. And I'm a great lawyer, aren't I, Lau?
Yep.
So the charges will stick. All right? Now, why were you in my backyard? Now, give me your phone and call the cops.
Okay. I'll talk.
All right, I'm listening.
I was coming to put files back in your office.
Wait, so you broke in my house?
Yes.
How'd you get past the security system?
Well, I'm actually studying to be a cybersecurity specialist, so it was actually pretty easy.
Ain't that I put that together myself. Look, I need you to tell me how to beef up the system because...
Focus.
My bad. My bad.
Did you also put that letter on my car?
Yes.
Why?
Because Caleb asked me to. Look, I know that he didn't really kill his dad because he was with me the night of the murder. I was sitting right there next to him when his mom called for him to come home. You know, I could hear her screaming and crying on the phone and everything. Look, I didn't want to do it, okay? But he said that you were getting too close and that I needed to throw you off, so.
Wait, so you're willing to send your boyfriend, who you say you love, to prison for a crime that he did not commit?
No, but I know how much he loves his mom, and I mean, he was pretty sure that he'd get off, and if he didn't, he'd get 1 to 2 years. Worst case scenario due to the circumstances.
I'm still not understanding why you would want to send your boyfriend to prison.
I don't. And I do love him. Caleb has just done so much for me that I would do anything for him. Seeing a man who would go this far to help his mother, who's been abused his entire life, just reinforced for me the type of guy that he is. Look, His father was a horrible man. And if he feels like this is the price he needs to pay in order to be free of him and save his mother, then who am I to stand in his way? Okay, I love him that much.
Nellie, I can't guarantee that he'll get off. Much less get 1 to 2 years for murder. I can't. Prison is a dangerous place. Especially for Caleb. That stuff that you see on TV, it is nothing in comparison to how it really is. So please, help me help him.
Hey,
Hi.
you have no idea how happy I am to see you.
Me too.
But how'd you pull this off? What's going on?
Amara Sinclair set it up.
What? Why?
Caleb, I can't do this anymore.
What do you mean?
I can't let you go to prison for a crime you didn't commit, Caleb.
Hey, you cannot talk like that, okay?
No, okay. I'm not gonna do it anymore. Okay, you're innocent, and I'm not gonna lie anymore. Look, I already told her everything.
What? Why would you do that? I told you I can't let my mom go to prison.
I know that, Caleb, but she has a plan.
I don't want to hear it, Nat. No, it's not happening. What's wrong? You of all people.
Caleb, please, just hear her out.
No.
Please. Okay. He says he's ready to listen.
Huh, Caleb? Okay. So here's what I'm thinking. After looking into your mother's history with the police department, and due to the amount of abuse reports made on her behalf, and after speaking with several of the neighbors, I believe we have a strong case for battered woman syndrome. And knowing what I know about our mother, as long as we're able to obtain full medical and psychological analysis, I'm fairly certain we'll be able to prove a severe case of PTSD as well.
And what does that mean?
Well, that means that she'll have to turn herself in, which she's already agreed to do. And once those two things have been proven and documented, we'll have a good chance for an acquittal. Acquittals are what my firm specializes in, Caleb. She'll be represented by my boss, Jordan Wells, who has a 90% record of winning cases. In addition to your testimony, and along with all of the compelling evidence that I already have, she'll have a star witness.
Who?
Me. I know that she's been through a lot already, and she coped with it the best way she knew how. But I don't want to see her go to prison. So, will you help me, little brother? Please. Will you hire me back as your attorney, please?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. It is our pleasure to announce that our client, Caleb Monroe, has been cleared of all charges in connection to the murder case of Douglas Monroe. Yes?
Thank you. Oh, excuse me. Miss Sinclair, now, we have it on good authority that you took on this case, pro bono. Tell me, is that true?
Why, yes, it is. Contrary to popular belief, I don't do this just for money. The money is nice, but if it weren't for lawyers like myself and my firm, then innocent people like this young man right here would be sent to prison at higher numbers than they already are. I truly believe that everyone is innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. And to make judgments on anyone's case without due process is egregious.
Do you plan to take more pro bono work?
That's all for now. Thank you.
There's just one more question. Are you close to the crime?
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I stand before you today not only as a litigator, but also as a parent, a brother, and a friend, as I'm sure many of you are as well. And it is unfortunate for us that the law is not always black and white. And therein lies the monumental importance of the job you were chosen to do as members of this jury. In this case, we will be looking at a plethora of distressing issues, which include not only the death of a human being, but also the mental and physical breakdown of another human spirit. As we delve into all of the various aspects in this case, I ask that you listen with your ears, see the evidence for what it is, and make your final decision based upon what you know to be right. In here. With that being said, Your Honor, I'd like to call my first witness.
Permission granted.
Amara Sinclair.
Please place your right hand on the Bible. Do you promise to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
I do.
Thank you. Please be seated.
or be it true. It's egregious when it comes for you. We fight for from. I hear the heels of justice coming, be it false or be it true. It's egregious when it comes for you. Once upon a time on a